And speaking, I know we're yapping about Minnesota, but before we get into Jeopardy, we had to talk about this just because it's been brewing and people have been talking about it and it's been a conversation. But is there any chance, just maybe you don't see it at all, but is there any chance you could see Justin Jefferson leaving Minnesota?
Yeah.
Now, from something you've seen or heard, or just from a
Just from a football perspective, if he wants to go win a championship, I think he's going to have to leave. Um, from what I've understood from him, he wants to stay. I haven't heard any rustling of him leaving or wanting to leave or mentioning it or anything. So all signs point to him staying, but um, there's no reason for him to stay. And quite honestly, I think if the Bengals have another similar season, I think they got to go. I think Jamar's got to go. I think Jamar would want to leave, but Justin's got it good. He's getting paid. That's about it.
yeah. I mean, wherever he goes, he's gonna get paid. It'll have to be a trade, but I mean, most reports do point at him wanting to stay in Minnesota, but then there also are there's some things he has said, and there are some reports that have said, hey, he ain't the happiest fucking camper around here, and who knows how reliable those reports are, but like from what I've seen, um, he says, everyone knows the difficulty of our quarterback position this year. Having a quarterback who already knows the plays, knows the players, I definitely feel like we would have done better. Talking about Sam Darnold.
Damn.
Um, so it's like, okay, I mean, you could look at that and not take much or read into it that much, but at the same time, it's like, it's supposed to be your guy. Like, it's supposed to be who's gonna be throwing you touchdowns and helping you win games next year. And for some reason, you decide to go on. I believe this was during media week. He,
Yeah.
he went over wherever and decided to just say, yeah, I mean, if Sam Darnold was on our team and he was our quarterback instead of our quarterback that we have now, we'd probably do like way better. Um,
Yes. It's I trust Justin Jefferson in that he knows what he's looking for
mhm.
in a quarterback. And he played almost a full season with 9. Don't think he sees whatever he thinks he's should be seeing. Um, and coming from him, that means something because even from someone like Sam Darnold, he's good enough because he knows the plays. He's nothing special. And granted, what's his name has not played with anybody special. Justin has not. He's played with Kirk,
Yeah,
um, and Sam, and whatever other weird backups they've had. And he knows
but
that Sam and Kirk are good enough, and 9 is below that.
is there not another level of this where it's like maybe Justin Jefferson even speaks this way about the quarterback position for the Vikings because of maybe how wide open he may know it is compared to how we perceive it. Like he might be sitting there knowing like the Vikings are looking at all options at quarterback, so he's like, "Fuck how JJ feels." I'm saying whatever. Fuck, I'm saying whatever.
I think that's possible. I think also players just get I guess, a certain openness during the offseason. Um,
Yeah.
but there's got to be like you said. I mean, even if it's not open competition, at least.
And I know that the off season usually brings more talking, but there was a lot of yapping this
A
ever since the off
lot.
season hit. Like, did you not see Jamar Chase talking about the reason the Bengals weren't succeeding?
No.
Bro, it was I believe it was I think
Did you
Shannon
see him
Sharpen.
forget Caleb Williams' name?
No,
He called him Caleb Daniels.
that is hilarious.
He goes, "Who's the Bears quarterback? Fucking Caleb Daniels or some shit."
It was somebody's live show during media week. It might have been Ocho and Shannon Sharp,
Yeah.
but they asked him about like they said something like, you look at the what the Bengals need next year, and it's like you got people you need to get on defense and that offensive line. And Jamar Chase literally like stops him and is like, I don't think it's the defense. I don't think it's the offensive line. I think the offensive line is actually pretty good. I think when it comes down to it, there's like, and he basically just alludes to Joe Burrow not staying healthy. He's like, you gotta be available. And I don't know what Joe's dealing
What?
with. I don't know if that's a on the field thing or if that's something he's got to deal with off the field. But like basically saying like it's Joe Burrow.
You turf toe.
So yeah, I mean,
Joe Burrow.
obviously Jamar Chase is living in some crazy world where he thinks his offensive line and defense was good last season. It's like out of all people you could throw under the bus, you're gonna throw fucking Joe Burrow under the bus. Go, no, he needs to figure his shit out and we'll be successful.
No.
No, buddy. No.
Yeah, because the year prior, Joe figured his shit out. He threw for 5.
Yeah.
The
He
defense was so bad they missed the playoffs.
I would say Joe Burrow has it pretty well figured out.
That's crazy.
But what is funny, the one quote that I think makes me laugh just because it got a certain fan base a little too excited. And it's because they asked Justin Jefferson, so how do you feel about Joe Brady becoming the new head coach for the Bills? I love it, man. I love it, man. When he was my OC in LSU, it was great. He was 2019 OC for
No
LSU.
way.
He's like, it's just he's a great guy. They're gonna love him. Blah blah blah. All of a sudden, Justin Jefferson's going to Buffalo. Justin Jefferson. Oh my
Get
God,
the fuck.
Justin Jefferson and Josh Allen. It's like, all right. As much as I know that would just be crazy. That'd be such a crazy pair
Bro,
just a duo.
Joe Brady has been the OC for the past 3 fucking seasons.
Yeah, but he's the head coach now.
Who cares?
Um,
You don't think Sean McDermott would have
exactly.
wanted Justin Jefferson?
Yeah, and I don't think like at the end of the day, it's like yeah, it's his OC, but does that to make him pack his bags and move to fucking Ohio? I
No.
don't think so.
Buffalo.
So
Buffalo.
why am I thinking of Cincinnati? You're right. Yeah, I don't see
Worse than
Justin
Ohio.
Jefferson. I don't see Justin Jefferson leaving, but the fact that like I don't think it's 100% sealed. Like, yeah, he's a Viking next year. Like, if a month from now it was Justin Jefferson requests a trade, I would not be surprised at all.
No, and I would be more surprised if he wants to leave this year. If he wants to leave next year, then by all means. But this year, I don't.
Yeah, like I
Honestly, yeah.
mean,
If they don't, if it's still JJ and JJ puts up some butt numbers, he might request a trade pretty soon.
I was to say, what more does he need to see next year?
I know. I'm sorry. I know. I agree.
I mean, maybe he's like, all right, I'll give y'all one more year, but he's in his
Maybe
prime. He might be like,
he's
yo, I'm
in.
not wasting. Because he's one of those players where it's like I've done, like people know me now, like people know who I am. I'm
People
Justin
knew
fucking Jefferson.
Justin before he stepped on an NFL field.
Yeah, but then the thing is, like people knew him before he stepped on a football field, and he stepped on a football field, and even more people knew him. Like it's like he
Yeah.
wasn't one of those guys that just stepped in line. Like he's Justin fucking
No
Jefferson.
offense. It's not like Terry McLaurin where you're like, oh, look at that guy. He's doing pretty good. Sometimes. Where did he come from?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, you're right, but no, he's definitely done enough to where it's like, all right, now I want to go win. I want to go win a Super Bowl. I want to go compete for championships.
He's
I
he's put his time in. He's been humble about his last few years. We haven't heard of any ruckus of him leaving. He's been loyal, and they have not rewarded him. So,
They have not.
time to get out of there.